Thank you all for joining us tonight for the GPAC postgame press conference. We have head coach Emilee Thiesse and student athlete Ava Stier from Minnesota State University Mankato. The Mavericks advanced to the championship game in the 2025 NSIC women's basketball tournament after defeating Southwest Minnesota State here in this afternoon's semifinal game. We'll start it off with an opening statement from head coach Emilee Thiesse and then open it up for any questions. Coach?
What a great basketball game with two really good basketball teams. Southwest Minnesota State has proven themselves to be a top contender in our league, and just looking at the production from their team, that's what they've done all year. So just a ton of credit to what they've done and what they'll continue to do through the season. Just was really pleased with our resiliency tonight. I thought, again, a well-coached team. They did a great job bringing some different looks in their press attack ideas, and I thought our team just really made great adjustments on the fly. To give different looks to them and kind of keep them feeling like they had to keep maybe adjusting a little bit to what they were doing. Again, they did a great job bringing some pressure there, and I thought our team, maybe got frazzled for a few minutes, but bounced right back, locked in, understood, the idea of working the clock there and getting that clock down and converted big plays down the stretch.
Coach, the defensive intensity tonight was just constantly dialed to 11 for all 40 minutes. What impresses you about the attitude of your team on the court?
I think we lean so heavily on our leaders who have great experience in this defense, but the reason they have great experience is because they've been doing this since they were freshmen. And then you see bright sparks like our freshmen stepping in there and what they bring to the table. And I just think it's such a great combination with so many long players, so much speed out there. You can just throw so many different looks at different spots at any given time. And I just love to see those freshmen stepping in, playing like veterans at big stages. And it's because of great leaders out here who have built them up and take a lot of pressure off. They clean up, maybe when we make the wrong read.
Ava, career high 17 for you tonight. Obviously, you had another really good game yesterday, too, scoring in double figures. Talk about how you've been able to be successful in the tournament so far.
Honestly, I just bring it back to my team. I can't do any of this without my amazing team. They have my back. They pour so much confidence into me, and we've been working a lot on mindset and that stuff. And it's you miss a shot, just right out of your head. And so I think that that's something that I've really been working on personally. But then just my teammates pouring into me is huge for me.
You guys were really solid in the half-court offense. You guys had multiple inbounds plays that led to easy scores under the hoop. Talk about the execution of the offense and what you guys were doing in preparation for the game today.
Honestly, we've been running a lot of for us, it's just spread. It's just making reads. It's not a whole lot of we run a set, but we have the complete freedom to break out of it if we need to. And I think we just play so well off of each other. And I think that our love just really shows on the court, and that's what it's all about for us.
Coach, not the first time playing that team this year, yet you forced 35 turnovers. How much of that is just the style you guys play, or do you guys make adjustments even if you're playing a team, beating a team early in the year within what you do?
Yeah, the first time we saw this team was months ago, early in December. It felt like a lifetime ago. And just to watch that film back and just see how far we've come and how much we've grown in that amount of time. But I guess to answer your question, I think we say all the time, we don't like to put our defense in a box. We, just like Ava was talking about on offense, we ask our players to have some freedom to be playmakers out there, and we trust them on the defensive end. And they know each other so well. They know what somebody else is going to go for, so they know how to cover for one another out there. And I think that's just why they play so confident, because they believe somebody else will have their back, in making those reads. So I think it's hard to scout. I think it's a hard defense to scout because it's so variable, and we just let players make plays.
Ava, it was loud in there. Obviously, taking this momentum and from today into championship Tuesday. How do you guys do that? And as a leader on your team, how do you help your other teammates do that as well?
I think the big thing is just instilling confidence in the newcomers, the freshmen. We know what we have to do to accomplish. Last time we've played this team twice. We know what to expect and how we can be successful tomorrow. And it's just about the mindset going in. yes, the other team is on the floor, but we focus like almost solely on ourselves because that's who's going to beat us is ourselves most of the time. And so just kind of pouring the confidence into everybody and having a good mindset.
Obviously, a quick turnaround to tomorrow's championship game, but for both of you, how does that prep now? Obviously, you know your team, you're playing Cordy St. Paul. How do you guys prep for that to just get ready here for tomorrow's championship game as well?
We just really prioritize recovery, mentally, physically, and I just think, I don't know, it's kind of about mindset for us, honestly. Like, if you tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired, but if you're ready to go, then nobody can stop us.
Yeah, I think in our preparation, I mean, you know, Ava nailed that, but, you know, we also know our depth is so big for us. And, you know, we have a lot of bodies that have more minutes to give. We also know that just in preparation, too, as Ava said, our defense is so much about what we do. So really that's what we zero in on. That's what we'll lock into, you know, tonight as we start to get ready for the Bears, who are a very quality team and a great opponent. But, yeah, we just continue to lock in our defense and our depth.
Coach, last question for you. Obviously, being back on the stage after winning last year and in the season you have had it so far this year as well, what has it meant to you to make it back here as well, too?
I'm just so darn proud of this basketball team. You know, I think every year has its own identity. Every team brings its own path, and it can be hard coming off of a national championship to not compare, not look backwards, and feel like, you know, you've got to be the same as what that team is. But that's just not fair to this team because this team has put together a beautiful season. They've done incredible things with, again, 7 newcomers and great leaders out here. And just to see how far we've come and just to be at this stage with such an awesome group of young women, we're just excited to be here. We're excited to keep playing basketball and keep showing our love for the world to see.
Awesome. Ava, Coach, congratulations. Good luck in the championship Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.